Okay then. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Hello, and good morning. It is the 2nd of June, 2024, and today we're back with some PTCGL. Been the first time since Twilight Masquerade came out. So yeah, while we're still sending up for a minute on our ends, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, get yourself comfortable. We're back after the break with some PTCGL. See you after the break, and some accumulatown to accompany you as well. Hello, and good morning to you all, my lads, lasses, non-binary compasses. It is I, Captain Steel 379, on the microphone once again, and once again we're back, this time with some PTCGL. First time in a while, I know, but I just got a little bit burnt out, and so I just needed a break from PTCGL, that's all. No big openings for Twilight Masquerade, no, nothing like that, not even on the Discord, to be quite fair. As I said, I got really burnt out, but this is our first time back. We're going to try and have some fun. And we've even got a brand new set to have a look at. But what do we got here? We've got Pokemon TCG Live First Anniversary Summer Bash. Ooh! Pokemon TCG Live is celebrating its first anniversary, and one day will not do. Instead, we're planning an entire month of watery adventures ahead and beach fun. Whatever. Party starts on the 4th or the 6th. Remember, this is... Oh no, this... sorry, I was just about to say... This is... Oh no, okay, so it lasts a month. So it starts on the 4th and ends on the 4th of next month. Gotcha now. Gotcha. There'll be a wave of watery catchphrases, steady stream of special day quests, a swell of exclusive shop bundles. Best of all, we've got some special guests. Okay, if it's not Poliwrath, I don't give a shit. Or Politoad, even. Please take this humble pre-gift to get you into the summer spirit. Catch you on June 4th when the festivities begin, and it's a golden copy of the card Beach Court, a card you... Oh no, you can actually play it. Wait, can you? G regulation mark A, B, C, D, E. I don't think you can play Beach Court anymore. Actually, I don't think you can. This is... Oh no, it is. No, that's Paradox Rift. Yeah, no, you should be able to play Beach Court. I think. I'd have to double check that. It's been so long, I actually can't remember. Bismuth, hello, and good morning. Yeah, let me just go ahead and double check something. Oh no, you can still play Beach Court. So why the fuck is this not in every Lost Box deck? Spilled River, hello, just coming in to say hi. It's good to see you, Hopefully you're doing well. Right then, let's not waste too much time. Let's get rid of that starting soon we've begun. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right then, we're going to start off today with building a brand new deck. Okay, we are going to start off with building a brand new deck. And I must admit, I got the idea from Little Dark Fury yesterday. And it's going to revolve around the brand new show all cards. Gimme, 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 gimme. This is... Here it is. The brand new Heatran from Twilight Masquerade. It's got the ability Incandescent Body. So if this Pokemon is in the active and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, your opponent's active is now burned. It does 20 on the clapback, basically. And then for 1 Steel Energy and 2 Colorless, but let's be honest, you need to play all Steel Energy. With this, you've got access to Steel Burst. Discard all Metal Energy from this Pokemon, and the attack will do 50 damage for each card you've discarded in this way. I'll be fully back at the end of June. Have lots of fun with today's stream. Doing well. How are you? Good, good, good. Also got lots of BPE for later pulls. Thank you very much. There is a spectacular Dragcloak. There it is. The brand new Dragcloak from Twilight Masquerade with Recon Directive. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, the other onto the bottom of the deck. This card is spectacular, even outside of a dedicated Dragapult deck. So we're going to go for just a straight up 2/2 of Dreepy to Dragapult. Now, the other thing is we need to find... Perfect. So we're able to draw cards, we're able to fix our deck, we're able to do a lot. It's going to be nice. We're able to Buddy Poffin for the GP and the Dragcloak. And it kept my old league promos! It kept my old league promos! Yes! I actually still have these in real life. I'm so glad that Enhanced Hammer got a reprint in Twilight Masquerade. It's legal once again. I'm very happy. Can you tell I'm very happy? I'm very happy. We'll probably stick in a couple of Full Metal Laboratories, actually. Because if we're focusing on Buddy Buddy Puffin, Full Metal Laboratory does indeed give us... it will indeed actually give us access to I swear to God, I do have... I'm thinking, chat. So Full Metal Lab gives us access to more HP, basically. It gives us defense. Miriam, Miriam would be alright. Maybe one Miriam might be alright. Pokeball, Pot Helmet, Prime Catcher isn't terrible. Let's see. Oh yeah, hang on a minute, there's a good question. What's the retreat one? Okay, escape board. It's not escape board. Rescue board. Okay, we're gonna have 2 rescue board as well. Rescue board, of course, reduces a retreat cost by 1, but if the said Pokemon is down to 30 HP or less, it turns into completely free. We are going to do Manaphy. I don't like having Manaphy in play, but, you know, whatever Greninja is a problem, we need to be putting it in. Lost Box and damage counter placement by basics isn't exactly a, you know, big problem, so I think I can sacrifice Jirachi in this particular deck. To do so, we are going to stick in 2 copies of Getsis as our boss's orders of choice. Obviously sticking in a Lost Vacuum here. 100% we're sticking in a Lost Vacuum. I am very tempted to try and play 1 Love Ball. Love Ball is brand new to Twilight Masquerade. Search your deck for a Pokemon with the same name as one of your opponent's Pokemon and play, reveal it, put it into your hand. I mean, it's incredibly niche. It is going to be incredibly niche. And at the here's the thing. Love Ball is going to see play at the higher echelons of play. You know, you may be thinking I'm insane for that, but genuinely think about it. If you know that a particular deck is going to be very, very popular and you're playing basically, you know, pretty much the same 45 to 60 cards, a Love Ball or 2 to cheat out a very big evolution or a very important Pokemon that's going to take your opponent a little bit longer to find, you know, it's not going to be a bad idea. I could genuinely see Love Ball when it comes to, like, the absolute top echelon being teched in as a one-off copy. We have access to... Lucian is brand new. I believe Lucian is part of the Johto Elite Four? No, that's Will. Lucian. God, he's handsome. But... It's not you. No, it's not Universe. It's not Sinnoh. It's not Hoenn. Is it Sinnoh? It might be Sinnoh. No, because Sinnoh is... Actually, no, it could actually be Sinnoh. Shit. It's been so long since I've, like, you know, since I've refreshed myself on my, It's been so long since I've refreshed myself on, you know, all the NPCs of Pokemon that I can't remember. But Lucian, each player shuffles their hand and puts it onto the bottom of the deck. If either player puts any cards on the bottom of the deck in this way, each player will then flip a coin. If heads, the player will draw 6, and if tails, draw 3. It'll be a fun card to play around with. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be fun to play around with. Okay, when we come to our Nest Ball, we're definitely going to need 3. Before we do anything else, let's sort out our energy count. We're going to need a couple more than that. Usually I don't play decks with this many energy in, but yeah, we're going to kind of have to. I'm going to go 15 energy on this one. We could also play Legacy energy, maybe. Okay. Super Rod. We are definitely going to need several Super Rod in this deck. At least 3. We're going to stick in at least 3 Professor's Research. We might adjust that slightly. In fact, I'm going to go for the full 4. I'm going for the full 4 Super Rod here. Maybe take out 1 energy. Stick in 2 copies of Basic Switch. Yep, put in 2 copies of Basic Switch. Because I'll be completely frank, I do not want to be stuck in the active with something like Ursaluna. Absolutely not. Whoops. Press the wrong button there. There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be my version of the Heatran deck. Honestly, what we could do is maybe play 3 Heatran, stick in another basic attacker when it comes to using Steel type energy or colorless energy. We've got a full 4/4 Beldum Metang. Maybe we could take that down to 3/3. I'm still happy with going for the 2/2 Dreepy Dragapult though. Go for the 1 mana fee. Plenty of search, a little bit of draw, a little added defense as well for Heatran, who's going to be our main attacker, and we've got plenty of energy to fuel as well. So, we'll nickname this as Heatran Mark 1. But Mark 12? Jesus, I haven't done that many. Heatran Mark 12. Let's see. Cosmetics. You know what, we'll use all the Raging Bolt stuff from before. Goddammit, we earned... In fact, no, I'll go for Professor Juniper on the card sleeves. Because goddammit, we earned it, we deserve it. And we'll also use the metal coin as well. There you go. Very nice. Right then. Let's not waste too much time. We're going to set that to our active. Let's see, we're going to turn off Accumula Town. We're going to put on... Mirrorbee's theme from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. There's Heatran, and let's get our first game on the go. Do I think this deck is going to be any good? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? But I can always give it a try. Nothing wrong with giving it a try. Okay, so opponent's going to go first. A bit upsetting that. I would have preferred to have gone first myself. Okay. We're showing that we're having a Metang engine here. So we're starting off with the Manaphy and the Beldum. And we do start off with 2 Buddy. That's at least cool. You know what? We'll put the Beldum in the active. Chance Blissey? Oh shit, are we fighting Blissey? Ooh, this might be a problem. I'm surprised they're not going for the Pokemon 151 though. You know, just in case they did put any, wait. Are we seeing Bliss? Oh, yeah. With... Oh, that's ingenious. That's actually ingenious. Because you use Clefairy to get a bunch of energy on the board, and then Blissey comes in and hits even harder. Okay, okay. Oh no, we are going second. Well, yeah, we're going second, but that's the problem. Okay, so we've got Heatran. That's cool. We can buddy here. We'll grab a Beldum and a Dreepy. We'll... I don't think we're going... Here's the thing. I do not believe we're going to need the mana fee. So I'm going to buddy. We can put down another Beldum and a Dreepy, filling up our bench. We've got all 4 Metang. We've got Ursaluna, both Dragcloak. We've got a Heatran prize. That's upsetting. All 4 Professor's Research. We've got Boss's Orders, and we've got Arven. We've got both Switches, both Nest Ball. We've got Enhanced Hammer as well. I don't... Oh no, Enhanced Hammer could be very useful here. Full Metal Laboratory. Okay. So we've got a bit. To be fair, we have a bit. So we're going to attach to the active Beldum. We're going to Professor's Research here. That's what we call a big yikes, man. But we still got access to 1 Metang. We can always thin out the deck. Okay, Dig Claws. Do the Big 10. Could have really done, I'm not going to lie, with finding a Dragcloak, and we really could have done with finding a, Dragcloak and another Metang would have been nice. What the hell? It's Mimikyu. Mimikyu! Okay, so Mimikyu doesn't exactly harm us. It doesn't exactly help us, but it doesn't exactly harm us. Psychic to the Clefairy. Okay. Now the nice thing is Clefairy is weak to metal, but at the same time. Lost Vacuum. Might have to blow that, actually. So what we'll do is we will... Hilariously enough... no. Okay, so Metal Maker. Gives us 1. A big 1. Start setting up the Heatran, I guess. It's going to suck to have to blow through. It is going to suck. If we had a second Metang down, I would be building up the Metang and attacking. There she is. There's Blissey. Now, do they have a boss or a prime catcher or something? That would really, really ruin my day. To get rid of a buddy. Okay. With double turbo and full metal laboratory in play, Blissey doesn't knock out Heatran. Wait, what? They evolved into the Clefable? Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this one. I mean, I can see why they've included that, but why would you use... Oh, there it is. Wait, they bring out the Metang? That makes a bit... Okay, that actually does make a bit of sense. I'll be completely honest. They're drawing until they have 6 in hand. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think we may be in trouble. We might be in a bit of trouble here if we don't find... Come on, give me Dragcloak. Great Ball. Okay, Great Ball could help. I should have played... Yep, okay. There's Dragcloak. Brilliant. Excellent. We can thin out the deck again by playing the Nest Ball for the Heatran. We will attach to Heatran. Okay, now we need something good off of this. Recon Directive. That is not what we needed. What we'll do is we'll grab the Super Rod here. We'll put back... Yeah, we'll put back the Beldum Metang and the energy. And there's honestly not a whole lot else we can do here, so we're just going to have to... In fact, we can't even attack. So tell you what, then. We'll go into... Yeah, we'll go into our other Heatran. We could have attacked, but I'd rather get some chip damage on this Blissey first. Because if we're lucky enough, what we might be able to do is... Happy Switch. The fuck does that do? Once you're in your turn, move a basic from one of your Pokemon to another of your basic. Another of your Pokemon. Okay. Sui and Heavy. They're checking their prizes. They get another Clefairy. Okay, they're just going to return. Of course, they're going to knock out the Heatran, so we're down 2 prizes. But Incandescent Body does set Blissey aflame. They're going to take 2. If they stay burned, it takes the pressure off for our next attack. If they stay burned. Come on. No, they don't. Okay. Awesome. Brilliant. Thank you. Another energy. Fine. We're going to Nest Ball. Oh, shit. I played that in the wrong order. Put the Beldum down. Okay, Recon Directive needs to give us something amazing. Full Metal Lab. That'll do. And here we go. Steel Burst for 200 damage. Yeah, as I said, we really did need to find something pretty good there. I think I need to rebuild this deck with a lot more draw support. Yeah, now they're able to just keep happy switching all around the place. Yeah, we need to rebuild this with more draw support. I mean, don't get me wrong, Recon Directive is great, but we're just not finding what we need. Yeah, Incandescent Body does its thing again. Tails. Ah, we could have done with that a couple turns ago.
Have a rotten day.
Have a rotten day. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That was Ice It's VL. VL's in the chat. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Right, Reconnaissance Directive. Come on, this has got to give us something neat. Okay, Matang. It gives us Matang. We need to hit 2. If we hit 2, we're good. If we hit 1, we are in some serious trouble. Metal Maker. In fact, that's even worse. We hit 0, and all 4 of those cards go back to the bottom of the deck. Right, we need to shuffle. Heatran and 2 energy go back into the deck. We need to protect ourselves, so we're going to go out into the Beldum with Magnetic Lift. We can do that. Search your deck for a card. Right. We're going to grab a hold of Professor's Research. Tails. Excellent. Excellent. It's just a shame that 10 damage just doesn't come into play here. Switch. There it is. A little bit upsetting because now we're going down by quite a bit. Wait, what? Magnetic. Oh, put the card on top. So Professor Research is going to be our top deck. Gotcha now. And it's a full powered 180 coming our way. 180? 180. 180. Again, I'm surprised they're not playing the 151 chances that allow you to take extra prizes if they're face down in your prizes. Must admit, if I was going to build the deck, that's what I'd do. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to Professor's Research first. And I'm glad I did. Holy shit. Okay, play the Enhanced Hammer. Just get rid of the thing, because I get to show it off. Okay, we're going to Great Ball. Come on, give me Metang. Ah, beautiful. Okay, Metal Makers first. We need to hit a lot of energy off of this. That's a good start. That is a good start. Now, if we can hit two off the second Metal Maker, we're going to be all right. Ah, it's only the one. We were so close. We were so close. Let's see what Recon Directive gets us. Another Metang or an Arven. Oh. We'll grab the Metang. And then how many energy is that going to be? That's going to be 9 of our 14 energy in the discard. Blissey is just so difficult to take down. She is genuinely difficult. Forest Seal Stone, of course. Let's see. What would you get with Forest Seal Stone at this point in the game? Boss's Orders? Could see Boss's Orders coming out. Oh, you cheeky bitch. Because of the way that Heatran's ability is worded, this is not going to damage Mimikyu. Because remember, they have to do damage to us, not place damage counters on us. Not gonna lie, I'm also very tempted to play the Dragapult deck. I'm very tempted to play the Dragapult deck, really. Ghost Eye, yep, and there's gonna be no burn. Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. My opponent has got this in the bag. We genuinely would need a Dragapult EX for this, but unfortunately we don't. Well, there's the rescue board, so that's at least something. Let's see. Are both Heatran here? Yeah, no, okay, only one. Ooh, okay, so what we can do is play the Arven. We can grab a hold. Oh, no, we can't. No, we can't. We have no... Wow, okay, so we have absolute... So we don't have a... Okay. We did not have... We didn't have a... We didn't have a Nest Ball available to us. So it's going to come down to Metang. If these two Metang can find 2 Metal Energy... What we can do is we can go after this Blissey with the energy, so that it takes longer for this Blissey to get built up. But we're going to have to see. Go Metal Maker. We need one. Just the one. Yes, okay, we got the one. That's fine. We just need one more. We need one more. Metal Maker number 2. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So here's what we can do. We can Prime Catcher out the one with no energy. We can go into... It's gonna be a risk. We can go out into Drag Cloak here. And we'll end the turn. If only we were playing Dragapult. If we were playing, like, strictly Dragapult, we would be able to just attack. We would be able to... Yeah, so 1 happy switch, 2 happy switch. If they have a 3rd energy in hand, they can attack with Blissey and we lose the game. Which I think is going to be the case. There it is. Okay, we lose. We just straight up lose. It's a shame, It is a shame, but, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. We were close, though. We were actually close. I know it didn't look like it, but we were goddamn close. You know what? We'll try one more time. We'll try one more time with Heatran, and then we'll do Dragapult. The only problem is I actually don't have a Dragapult PNG. But the question is there another Pokemon we can play that I do know we have? Oh yeah, Xatu. There you go, because, you know, some builds of Dragapult are utilizing Xatu. If we'd had the first attack, okay, if we'd have had the first attack, I think we would have been alright. But do we want to go first? Yes, we do. Okay, starting off good, starting off strong. Hopefully we get a couple of Buddy Puff in here. Yes, we do! And we also start off with the Heatran in the active. Oh, glorious day. The only thing we need to find now is... maybe I should stick a Mew in here as well. Maybe. Maybe I should put a Mew in here. We retreat. If my hand gets super low, we can always start. Maybe. But just more draw support. Oh! Arbok? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll grab Double Beldum here. Put the Dreepy down. We can Great Ball. We could grab Double Metang. In fact, we should... Oh, that's so difficult to under... because we can always use... Now, we need to grab Double Metang. We need to make sure that we can start attacking and swinging with Heatran. And that'll be the turn. So is it strictly Arbok? Okay, Grab was going to put one Metang to the bottom of the deck. I'm glad we grabbed the two. Unless they got a second grabber, in which case, of course they do. Ultra Ball. They could be grabbing a Mew here for extra draw. They could be grabbing Squawkabilly? They could grab Squawkabilly. If they really wanted to go aggressive. Actually, Squawkabilly may not be a bad idea for this deck as well. No, they're just going for a Bidoof. Going for the Rigid Band. And there's a Professor's Research. Why would you not put the Rigid Band on the Ekans? Probably because they think it's about to go away. And it does mean that Bibarel is a little bit harder to knock out now. Buddy for another Ekans and a Bidoof. Attached to the bench. That's a smart idea. But if we can build... here's the thing. If we can build up... Heatran this turn. Beautiful. All we need is... in fact, if we can hit the 2 here, we're going to boss his orders. We hit the 1. Okay. By only hitting the 1, we are forced to Professor's Research here. Okay, put down another Heatran. Buddy. I want to say for another Beldum, but how many Dragcloak have we got in the deck? Okay, we got both, and we got 3 Metang. Okay, cool. And this will also shuffle the deck as well, actually. Okay. Put the rescue board down on the Dreepy, and we can Steel Burst here for 150 damage. It's a bit overkill, 100%, but you know what? At least we're able to take the first prize this time. And it's an energy. Energy is always nice. Rigid Band to the Ekans. Temple of Sinnoh. Doesn't affect us. Second energy to the Ekans. A second Professor's Research. Darkrai V-Star. Okay, so not the terrible choice. We've lost one Super Rod as well, which is also kind of really bad. Nest Ball for the Darkrai. There they are. Nest Ball. If only we had the option to take out that thing instead of that bloody Ekans. That would have been nice. Nest Ball for another Ekans. Dark Patch to Darkrai. Yeah, no, to the Ekans, actually. Okay. Grabber. We'll put Heatran on the bottom of the deck. That's fine. I don't care. I care immensely. We need to find a Drag Cloak, and we need to start, like, really going through the deck now. We really, really do. There's a third to Ekans, but there you go. Okay. So here we go. Perfect. Professor's Research. That helps us out immensely. So we can go into Dreepy here. We'll attach to Heatran. We'll do our first Metal Maker. Grabbing one. Brilliant. If we can find Prime Catcher here and take out the Darkrai, we're going to be very, very happy. Do I think that's going to happen? No. Oh, shit. We may... Oh. Okay. We may actually have this option. If we can find... 3... No, we can't find 3. But we're just going to Metal Maker. Oh, not a single one. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, Bidoof is stuck in the active anyway, so we're going to retreat. Considering we've got Prime Catcher, we're just going to go in a Heatran. And there you go. There's no point playing down for Metal... Yes, there was. Oops. I misplayed there. Should have played down the Full Metal Laboratory. Down comes Manaphy. Doesn't matter. Boss's orders out the other Heatran. Yep. Okay. Industrious Incisors for a full 5, but he's already played the supporter for the turn, which means he cannot play another Professor's Research or something. But the big question is, do they find a Darkrai V-Star? Energy to the active Bidoof. They go out... Okay, so they found Arbok. They have found Arbok. Arbok is a hand disruptor. This is going to suck. And I should also have played down the... I should have played the fucking thing. Your opponent discards 2 cards in the hand. Okay, your opponent chooses to discard. Okay. So we'll get rid of Buddy Buddy. And the Arven. Yeah, get rid of Buddy Buddy. Get rid of... actually, no, Arven can get us back Super Rod. Let me check out my... Yeah, no, we need Super Rod. So we'll get rid of Buddy Buddy and an energy. Everything else is kind of important here. Incandescent Body burns. Brings it down to 250, which means it's going to be a little bit easier to take out. And they stay burned. Okay, there's another Metang. That's spectacular to see. We can play the Full Metal Lab. We can just basically play down our entire hand here. We can basically just play down our whole hand, aside from Prime Catcher, which actually might be the worst thing about this whole thing. Let's see. What are we going to grab here? We're going to grab Super Rod and the Rescue Board. The Rescue Board becomes fodder, basically. We're going to Super Rod back. 3 energy. So here we go. Can we take out Arbok? We need to find 5 out of 3. So there's 2. There's 3. We just need 2 more. Come on. Come on! Oh, there's 1. Come on, 1 more. 1 more seals the deal. Survey says... We found 2, baby. We found 2. I'm not gonna put the other one down. I'm not gonna put the other one down. It's just gonna be 1, and it'll be to the Heatran, because you have no choice but to discard all the energy off of the Heatran. That's the problem. The big problem is you have to discard all the energy from the Heatran. But here we go. 220... Oh, because... Oh, shit. Okay, that's my bad. I've messed that up royally. 220. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. I've royally fucked that up. I forgot about the rigid band. And of course they heal from the burn now. But if they do attack into Arbok, if Arbok attacks, they get burned, they get knocked out anyway. Dark patch to the other Ekans. Was it going to be the Darkrai this time? No, it's going to be to the Ekans again. They have to get rid of Full Metal Lab. If they don't get rid of Full Metal Lab, we're going to be fine. I hope, I think, I pray. Down comes a second Arbok. They're going to retreat. God damn it. Now I really do wish I was playing Dragapult EX. Okay, that's the next deck. That is definitely the next deck we're playing then. At least this fucker doesn't have a rigid band on. Oh, we could have done with that last turn. What a goddamn top deck. What a goddamn top deck. Okay, so we're going to Super Rod. I think this is my third one. Put 3 energy back. I do wish I had something like Brock's Grit in the format. Yeah, that's the third Super Rod, so we may have only one left in the deck. So, come on. Metal Maker. Make my... Oh, that's a shit start. But okay, Metal Maker. That's better. That's more like it. Now, we do have Switch, so what we could end up doing here is going into the fresh Heatran. Okay, here we go. One more Metal Maker. Show me the money! No! Every fucking time! Every fucking time. We are just so short. That's not fair. That's not fair. Every time. Every time! Okay, at least they're still burned. If they can stay burned for one more turn, we're fine. We're good. We're excellent. Down comes second Bibarrel. So we're of course going to have to discard 2 cards here. I think it has to be the Nest Ball and the Full Metal Laboratory, depending on what my opponent does. I think I've still got one more boss in the deck, don't I? No, I do not. That's the last boss. Ooh, and I've already lost my Prime Catcher as well. The V-Star, the Arbok, and the Ekans go back. Earthen Vessel, they get to attach an energy to the bench. It'll either be the benched Arbok or the benched Darkrai. It's the Darkrai. Okay. They're going to boss out the Matang. That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. Okay, gotta get rid of Nest Ball and Full Metal. It sucks, but I do. This is the problem with Heatran, honestly. Do they stay burned? Yes, they do, so we don't have to do anything in the next turn. We're not out of this yet. Here we go, Metal Maker. Gives us 3. we're going to attach all those to the one Heatran, just to make sure. Then we can Metal Maker again. And it gives us nothing. Oh boy. We have to hope that our final... Yeah, we have to hope that our final Super Rod is not prized. So we'll go into the weakened Heatran. And that's going to be the turn. So bye-bye Arbok EX. 2 prizes. 1, 2. Come on. Double metal energy. Not great. Not great. How many energies here? So we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 15 in the deck, I believe. So unless another metal energy is prized, we might be able to take out... In fact, no, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay, so V-Star Power has been used. They've been able to get back 2 item cards. One of them, of course, is going to be Super Rod. The other one, of course, is going to be Dark Patch. I can only assume. And you know what they say about assuming? It makes an ass of you and me, but at the same time... it's a fairly safe bet. Do I have enough firepower in the tank? Roxanne? Oh, that puts stuff back in the deck. Ooh! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that might actually prove to be detrimental to my opponent. That might actually help seal the deal. They don't attack! Oh no! Wait, they don't attack. Okay, so we can go into the Drag Cloak here. I have to try and remember what's left in the deck. I think a switch is in there. I hope a switch is in there. Okay, we've got 2 energy. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. We need 1 more. Let's thin out the deck. What's left? What's it? Super Rod and Nest Ball. Oh, no. That's... and we don't even have an escape board left. I think that's it. I think my opponent now knows they've got me. Yeah, Boss, Manaphy, Nest Ball doesn't help. Oh, don't do this to me now, game. Okay, there we go. Recon Directive. Another Dreepy and a Dragcloak. We're just going to grab the Dreepy. Come on, game. What's taking so long? They should have attacked! They should have attacked! They should have attacked. God damn it. Another Marbok. Boss's orders out the Heatran with all the energy on. No, the Metang! Oh! Are they going to try and strand the Metang? Industrious for 1. Dark Energy to the other Arbok. Industrious for another 1. Why would you not go for the active Heatran? Maybe it's because you're not doing enough. Okay. Okay, so they're down to 3 prizes. They're down to 3 prizes. We go into the Drag Cloak here. Another Metal Maker. That's not going to help us out. Can't directive. We'll take Ursaluna. Because basically what we can do is just wait for them. Wait. What we can do is wait. I hope we can. Oh, I hope what we can do is wait. We still need to one-shot. We actually need to just one-shot Darkrai to have a shot. So here we go. A Metal Maker. There's 4 cards in the deck. If there's no okay, we have no more energy. Which means we cannot one-shot Darkrai. I should have used the Super Rod. I should have used the Super Rod. And the thing is, if we needed to have one shot, that's the thing. So we're going to go into Beldum. We're going to go into Beldum here. Because at least Beldum has got a 1 retreat cost. Boss's orders out one of the heat. Oh, the other Metang. Oh, okay. Okay. We can make this work. We can make this work. So down to 2 prizes. So, Blood Moon costs 1. Chat, I'm not going to lie. I am on pins and needles here. Put back 3. There's only 3 energy in the deck. We're going to Reconnaissance Directive first. 2 energy, nice and easy choice. Okay, we then free retreat into Heatran. And then we do 300 damage to the Darkrai V-Star, taking us down to 1 prize. Okay. I should have put the Dreepy into play. I actually should have put the Dreepy into play so we can go through the rest of the deck. Lost Vacuum, Professor Research. Not what I needed to see, but Boss's orders are still in the deck. And if we can get lucky enough for my opponent to foolishly take out Heatran here, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be excellent. Because we just come in with Blood Moon Ursaluna and win the game that way. But we're gonna have to find out, aren't we? Iona. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. We're still gonna win. Okay, if they try... If they try to lame me out, they're still gonna lose because we deck them out first. I think. Go down to 9, go down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, bind down. Okay? Okay? The worst... Here's the thing. The absolute worst card we could draw right now would be a... the absolute worst card to draw right now is going to be Blood Moon. It's not. It's Boss. There's not enough in the deck. But we've got to draw an additional card. We have to draw an additional card in order to make sure that we can grab the nest ball. Ooh, that's actually a really difficult choice. actually a really difficult choice. But I'm gonna grab the energy. I'm gonna risk this. I'm going to risk this. We're gonna grab the energy. We're gonna sacrifice the last energy in the deck and the mana feed to keep hold of boss's orders. We're going to rely on just fantastic little draws to get us. We're going to rely on draw to get us to where we need to go in the turn. Yes, I'm 100% convinced. Here we go. It's coming down to the wire. It genuinely is coming down to the wire. Okay, so I made the correct decision here. Menacing Fangs does 120. It'll take out, and we get rid of mana fee, get rid of the energy. We now have to find Blood Moon Ursaluna here, or we lose. I could try Stranding. I could try Stranding, okay? 100% I could try Stranding here. Come on. Energy doesn't do it. We've got a 1 in 7, well, we've got a 2 in 7 chance, but here we go. Recon Directive! 3p. Oh, we lose! We lose! I think we lose. I think we end up just losing here. I'm going to... I need to try and make it as difficult as physically possible at this point. So we're going to Boss's Orders out the barrel. We're going to attach to the Beldam. We're going to retreat into Beldam. Look, the thing is, they have the win either way. We're going to Magnetic Lift. Put the Ursaluna on top of the deck. If they have a switch, they win. If they don't, we can do this. They've got access to Industrious Incisors. That's a manual attach. That's not going to help them. They've got 2 draw. Survey says... Ah! That sucks. That sucks. I should have... Ah, fuck. I don't want to be happy that you won. Fuck you. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, this deck has got a real problem. Look, it's great when it goes off, but it fizzles out so quickly. Right then, Dragapult time. So here is Dragapult EX. 320, it's a dragon type. It has, for one colorless, Jet Headbutt at 70, which is alright. But the main attack here is your Phantom Dive, which is 200 damage, which isn't a bad amount to do, especially if you can add a multiplier like a choice belt, like a maximum belt or something. And then you have 6 damage counters to put on your opponent's bench Pokemon anywhere you like. It's an evolution Pokemon. It ignores Jirachi. It's very cool. It is very cool. I miss the Reggie deck so much. I mean, I suppose Legacy Energy helps. But, yeah. So, here we go. Yeah, you're better off going with just the... Okay. So we're going to do... Could have sworn... Right, so we're going to do 4 Dreepy. Oh, it's Drac Cloak. Right. We're going to do 2, 3. Funnily enough, this is actually one of those few decks that actually doesn't mind doing a very heavy counter your stage 1s. And then, of course, we're going to do 4 lots of Dragapult EX. Now, the reason we do not mind... Okay, the reason we do not mind playing a load of the stage 1 is because of Recon Directive. You saw how good it can genuinely be even in that Heatran deck. But, yeah, we need to... in fact, what I need to do first and foremost is take off Heatran, put on Xatu, thank you very much. And also change over Mirror Beast theme to... we'll stick on Accumulator Town while we're sorting out the deck. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to run Rare Candy, it just means we're going to run a slightly less amount of Rare Candy. Okay, we're going to run a 3-3 Natu Xatu line. Because we've got the one with Clairvoyant Sense. Trying to find a really nice artwork here. Oh yeah, there we go. We got the Paradox Rift. So as you can see, it's a lot of draw power in Drag Cloak and in Xatu. Mana Fee. Definitely going to need Mana Fee because a lot of our Pokemon are going to be very, very weak to bench stuff. I'm not, however, going to... And we're also going to stick in 1 Flutter Mane. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon has no ability except for a copy of itself. And with Hex Hurl, and Hex Hurl is basically a slightly more expensive, but easier to access version of Dragapult's attack while we're setting up. So it can all be very, very nice. Right then, so there's that, there's that. So, but the unfortunate thing about Dragapult being a dragon type is the fact that it needs 2 different types of energy. This one is fire and psychic. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It just means we've got to play a couple copies of Earthen Vessel just to absolutely make sure that we are hitting what we need to hit. So, let's sort out our energy counts first. Okay, that's a bit overkill. Okay, so we'll do... I kind of want to do... The thing is, we need plenty of psychic energy to get the most out of our Xatu and Natu. So I'm thinking only 3 of the fire energy. And then 8 psychic energy as well. We play a couple of Super Rods so we can... play a couple of Super Rods so we're able to, you know, recover. And we'll also play a copy of Energy Retrieval. The one I'm looking for. Yes, there it is. We'll play a copy of Energy Retrieval. My super special golden one. We could also play a couple copies of maybe even Superior Energy Retrieval just to make sure we get... Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Just to be on the safe side, you know. Then we'll also stick down a couple of rescue boards. Of course, we're going to go heavy on the Buddy Poffin because other than Flutter Mane, every other Pokemon that we're looking for in the deck can be searched out with Buddy. And the thing is, I don't think that Flutter Mane's going to be all that much. Let's have a look. See, don't want the flute. We could play a copy of Bill's in fact, I'm going to play a copy of Bill's Transfer. I'm always looking for an opportunity to play this card. Let's do it. Let's do this. Community Center. What's doing if they play the support, it can heal? Huh, maybe. We're definitely going to go for an Enhanced Hammer. Because, goddammit, I get to play my super special, super secret league ones, and I'm very, 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 very happy about that. Okay, so we've got 17 cards to make up the rest of the deck with. So, boss, absolutely. Of each Psyduck in play. What? But Psyduck doesn't even feature on the fucking card. Oh, no, it does. It does. Sorry, my bad. It does. Still stupid. Kieran's retroactive or during this turn. That's actually not a terrible card to have either. Also, adorable artwork. First thing first, though. Yeah, we're just going to... There we go. 4 copies of Professor's Research gives us 6 cards to fuck about with. How many super... Put in a 3rd super rod. In fact, do I need 3? I don't think I need 3. Ultra Ball. Definitely gonna need some Ultra Ball. I'm not grabbing that. Three Ultra Ball, 1 Morty, 4. In fact, I'm gonna take out 1 copy of No. I want Juniper, goddammit. They take out the Professor Turo, put back the fucking Juniper, thank you very much. We could also do Roxanne. If I'm going to do Roxanne. And we'll also play one Roxanne, because why not? Also, happy Pride Month. Okay, there we go. So we've got 4 Dreepy, 3 Xatu, 1 Fluttermane, 3 Dragcloak, 3 Xatu, 4 Dragapult EX. We've got 2 Super Rod, 1 Energy Retrieval, 2 Superior Energy Retrieval. Actually, I'm going to swap that over. I'm actually going to swap that over. We're going to do 2 copies of Retrieval, 1 copy of Superior. In fact, I don't even think we need the Superior. Yeah, no, I actually don't think we do. 2 copies of Energy Retrieval is absolutely fine. We'll stick in a second Morty. Or 4th Professor's Research. Maybe even a second Palpad. Yeah, because you never know when you're going to need a second Palpad. So, okay, there we go. Minor change. So, 2 Super Rod, 2 Energy Retrieval, 2 Rescue Board, 4 Bodies of Buddy Buddy Coffin, 1 copy of Bill's Transfer, 1 copy of Enhanced Hammer, 2 copies of Boss's Orders, 2 copies of Rare Candy, 1 copy of Counter Catcher. We don't have Prime Catcher. Ah! I knew there was something! We're going to... So in that case then, we're going to take out 1 copy of Energy Retrieval, keep the gold one, and we're going to stick it to Prime. Come on, you son of a... There it is. Prime Catcher. Okay, that's better. So, we've now got 2 Super Rod, 1 copy of Energy Retrieval, 1 copy of Prime Catcher, 2 copies of Rescue Board, 4 copies of Buddy Buddy Puffin, 1 copy of Bill's Transfer, 1 copy of Enhanced Hammer, 2 copies of Boss's Orders. We've got 2 copies of Rare Candy, 2 copies of Counter Catcher, 2 Arven, 3 Professor's Research, 1 Morty's Conviction, 3 Ultra Ball, 1 copy of Professor's 2-0, I do apologize. 2 copies of Palpad, 1 copy of Roxanne. And then we got 3 Fire Energy and 8 Psychic Energy. That should actually be pretty gosh darn good. Drag Mark 1, let's get some appropriate. Yeah, let's kind of get some appropriate stuff. So we're playing with dragons, so Giratina does seem to be like the likely option. Yeah, we'll show Giratina. The unfortunate thing is I'm not able to use a metal Pokemon in this deck, which upsets me. I mean, I could go Jirachi, but not exactly in fear of Lost Box. And then for the coin, you know what? This is where we'll stick our metal Pokemon, our coin box. There we go. And and there we go. So set to the active. Let's give it a try. And we're also going to change over from Accumula Town to Joe's theme from Pokemon Battle Revolution. Go for the heads. Do you want to go first? Yes, we do. Okay, we're starting off with a Buddy Buddy. That's cool. And a Dreepy and a Xatu. Cool. So we'll put the Dreepy in the active. We'll stick the Xatu down. We could do with a second Buddy Buddy. I'm not going to lie. Could really do with a second Buddy Buddy. But I'm not going to complain. Getting one is nice. Okay, it's an electric deck. This could be Miraidon. Okay, so there is a Psychic Energy for the next turn. We can Buddy Buddy. We'll grab another Xatu and a Dreepy. I don't trust... Yeah, no. The thing is, we're going to keep a hold... Here's the thing. We're going to keep a hold of the hand as it is. Because if we get to keep this, we get to Bill's Transfer. We get to... Yeah, we get to Bill's Transfer. We get to Xatu. We get to, Clairvoyant Sense. So Arven got them some... I didn't see what they got with Arven, so I'm assuming it's going to be a electric generator or a nest ball with a forest seal stone. Of course it's going to be forest seal stone. Well, there's the nest ball, so I'm not wrong about that. Miraidon EX? It should be Miraidon EX. If this is pure electric, it should be... Unless they've got another one in hand. Okay, they got an Ultra Ball. Gets rid of a electric energy and another Ultra Ball for... There it is. Why would you not just Nest Ball for the fucking thing? But anyway, here comes Tandem Unit. So the question is, are they going to fill up the bench completely, or are they just going to... They've got the option. Yep, they're filling up the entire bench. For Regieleki. Okay. It's because of stuff like Regieleki that I do have... Okay, Electric Generator. They found at least one. Oh, please don't tell me they found two. They found two, haven't they? Yeah, they wouldn't have so much difficulty if they'd have found two. I fucking knew it. Ah, I love being right. I love being correct. Really, I do. They've got a switch or a skateboard, haven't they? Haven't they? They've got a forest seal stone, which will allow them to get them. Allow it to get them. Oh, yeah. So, they're digging for it. They're going for a switch now. I love this game sometimes. Okay, but this is why I got down a second Dreepy and Natu. So there's a Drag Cloak. That's fine. So what we can do here is we can play the Bills transfer first. Let's see what we get. We get Dreepy, Dragapult, and Fluttermane. Okay, nice. We can just really thin out the hand there. Put down you. Put down you. Do we try and attack with Fluttermane here? I'm going to say no. We Clairvoyant Sense to the Drag Cloak. Boss and Super Rod doesn't exactly help me out here. We can Retcon Directive. Grab another Xatu. Or do we grab another... No. We grab another Xatu here. But yeah, there's really not a lot else we can do. Genuinely isn't a whole lot else we can do. So I'm genuinely tempted just to evolve up the active Natu. Actually, no. No. Because otherwise you lose a Natu and a Xatu. Yeah, because I've got no doubts they're going to be able to just go back to back. Switchy. There's Barrel. They can draw for 2. It's going to make knocking that thing out a bit tougher now. Regieleki V Max. So there's your free retreat. Attached to Zeraora. They retreat, go out into Zeraora. Yep. Regieleki increases Battle Claw to 60. Yep, there it is. There it is. If only we would have found what we needed. Let's have a look, see. Another Dragapult does not help us. Come on, man. Okay, we can grab another Drag Cloak here. I forgot to put Earthen Vessel in as well. What an idiot. Do I really want to get rid of this whole hand? No. No. We're not going to get rid of the whole hand. Fuck that. Okay, so we're going to Dragapult here. attach. Now, I could counter-catcher out Raikou. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to counter-catcher out the Raikou. We're going to Phantom Dive for 200 and take the knockout. And then we're going to set up Miraidon to be knocked out, Miraidon to be knocked out, and we're also going to start weakening down the Bibarel. Prime Catcher Dreepy. Okay. Okay. That's not a bad pair of cards to see. Because we can Prime Catcher... Nest Ball gets him nothing. Nest Ball... Wait. Okay, they failed one. Oh, so they can play down the hand. They basically failed the first Nest Ball to play down the hand so they can get the most out of Industrious Incisors. I see. I see. I see what you're doing. Industrious for 3. They attach to the other Miraidon, I think. They could be looking for more Electric Generator. Could two-shot me here. We need to find more energy, is what we need to do. We actually do need to find more energy. Because if we don't, we're in trouble. Boss's orders, they're going out for the... Oh, and Battle Claw takes out the Dragapult. Oh, you son of a bitch. Because if it's an evolution, Pokemon does like... Yep, they hit the exact number, is what they do. They hit the exact number. But fine, it just means Dragapult is left unharmed. Kiss my ass. Buddy, that'll do. Grab the Manaphy and the Natu, just in case there's anything untoward coming my way. We can Boss's orders out the one with the 2 energy. And then we can Phantom Dive. Right? Yeah, we'll Phantom Dive. And then we'll put all 6 onto the Bibarel. Okay, there we go. We'll go prizes 1 and 4. Psychic Energy is great. Arven's alright as well, because we can... Okay. We're back in this, baby! We're back in this. We're back in this, baby! We're back. We're back. We're actually just... We're back. We're just straight up back. In fact, if... Oh, shit. If they don't take out Dragapult this turn, we just win. Leafy Camo. Don't care. In fact, will I care? Give me a sec. Leafy Camo. Plays a supporter from their card. Ah, okay. Okay. So it doesn't stop Prime Catcher. If we had the firepower, we could absolutely, like, go for the Prime Catcher, but we don't, so we're not going to. Arven. There's Electric Generator. If they had. Oh, wait. How much does... But that's only a flat 220. Yeah, that's a flat 220. They can't... Yeah, we just win. Because what we can do is we can Prime Catcher, use Arven for another... Yeah, no, we just win. Even if we have to pay retreat cost, we just win. Industrious for 2. Max Thunder and Lightning. Very, very frightening. Galileo. Okay, Energy Retrieval. Okay, so evolve the Natu to Xatu. Play Arven. Yeah, we've got escape boards. Sweet. Okay, and we can just rare candy here. Oh, Clairvoyant Sense to the Dragapult EX. Okay, attach that to the Flutter Mane. Prime Catcher out the Miraidon. Go out into Flutter Mane. Free Retreat. And Phantom Dive. There we go, 3 prize turn. Okay, Dragapult is incredibly efficient. Boss and the other Dragapult, right. Really can't complain about that one. Oh, actually, we'd better see if we've done our missions for today. Yeah, we have. Evolve 2 Pokemon, which we've done. Choose to use 4 abilities, which we've also done. Which takes us up to level 1 on the Twilight Masquerade Battle Pass. Okay, we'll do one more with Dragapult. Let's have a look, see what's the time. Okay. Yeah, we'll do matches until we win the Dragapult again. Then we'll open up what we've got on the Battle Pass, and then that's going to be it for the stream. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy. That's not the start I'm looking for. Fucking Obi-Wan can... Oh, it's a fucking mirror match! Oh no! Oh no. Okay, this has just gone awfully. No Buddy Buddy Puffin. No, And there's the Arven. Okay. It's a mirror match, okay? There's no way in hell we can actually win a mirror match if we go first and that's our fucking start. There is no way conceivably on Earth. So, I'm just going to say that match didn't even matter. It didn't even happen. Okay, we're still at 1 win, 0 losses. Because it was a mirror, and you win mirrors by having better luck than your opponent. Okay, that's... This is awkward. Very awkward. Depends what our top... Fuck's sake. I mean, Okay. I shouldn't be mad. Okay, Dragapult is, of course, going to be a really good deck for a long time. But... God damn it. The only saving grace is that my opponent is having to use a lot of stuff to set up. That's it. It's the only saving grace we have. But we have to hope that they whiff the energy attachment. Okay, so they've whiffed the energy attachment, which is what we wanted. But they only... Wow, fuck me. They only... Morty for 1 is terrible. Morty for 1 is terrible. Chucking bricks! Yeah, I know. I'm feeling it too. Attach to the flutter main and see if we can, try and claw some semblance of a game back here. You used... Buddy. Why didn't you do that the last fucking turn? That's the second mirror match. For fuck's sake. And I can't believe our Morty for one... Why didn't they do that last turn? I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. The one time I'd have preferred to just throw away the hand with Professor's research, Okay. Slightly better. We can start off with the GP and put the Naruto on the bench. It's Roaring Moon. Okay, we're now in a bit of a problem, because Roaring Moon can take us out in one hit. Okay, Artisan's good. This is going to be probably the Dunsparce build of this. Yep, it is indeed the Dunsparce build. Ancient Booster to the active. That kind of blows. Attach. Okay. That was not the Pokemon I wanted to see there. So we can Artisan. We'll grab another... We got more Dreepy in the deck than Natu, so we'll grab another Natu. We'll play the Ultra Ball, get rid of the Dragapult, get rid of... It doesn't really matter because we're going to get rid of everything anyway. But I would rather preserve the energy at this point. We'll grab another Dreepy. Super Rod back the basic Psychic Energy. And the Dragapult as well. Smart play by me. Professor's Research. Put down another Dreepy. Don't go for anything else just yet. Attach to the bench. And call it. The upsetting thing is, we did not find a Psychic Energy and a Xatu. We really needed... Oh, it's the one prize variant. God damn it. I thought this was just going to be a Roy Moon EX deck, and then we were going to be, all right at some point. But since this is now also utilizing... Yeah, since now this is also utilizing the bloody... one prizer, we are in a bit of a bind. There's the Dunsparce. They can keep drawing cards here, but the thing is, they've already used Artisan. So they can't put down the Dunsparce again. Now that being said, we are also up against it because. Well, very simply put, my opponent can build up the Frenzied Gouging. We would need a lot. We would actually need a lot here. But they're starting to build up for the other thing. Okay. We'll Ultra Ball first, getting rid of Manaphy, Buddy, because I don't think we'll need the Buddy anymore. We'll grab a Drag Cloak. If we had a Psychic Energy in hand, I'd be grabbing a Xatu, but we don't, so I can't. We're going to shuffle the deck with Artisan. We'll grab Flutter Mane. Okay, here we go. That is not what we needed to see. That's the wrong draw support. Down goes another Roaring Moon. The only problem we have, Dragapult doesn't put enough damage counters down to two-shot a Dragapult, a Roaring Moon one-prizer. Guidance. So there's another 10. At some point, that one prize is just going to be able to one-shot. So how much are they doing? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 at the moment. So they are doing 90. No, they're doing 140. Okay. Recon Directive. Again, not what we need. But we can start taking prizes. It's not what I want to do, but I think it's what we need to do. Take the one with the energy. Then we can just put all the damage counters onto the future booster capsule. Come on, card number 3, give me something good. Super Rod. Not what we needed. That's genuinely not what we needed. Okay, so 30, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, so it's only doing another 80. So that's 150 right now. They brought back they brought back the Roaring Moon EX, which does mean that they won't be able to dark patch to it, which is nice. Professor Sa. Fuck! Why do I open my big fracking mouth? They've got another energy in hand. We all know they've got another energy in hand. They're going to be able to do Frenzied Gouging. We're now really up against it. I should have kept it as a Drag Cloak. I don't think we can win now. I think that one attack has fucked me over. I should... They already had energy in the discard. Yeah, they did. They did, actually. Come on, you got 9 cards in... What? I simply refuse to believe that. I actually genuinely do refuse to believe that. What do you actually mean that you concede? You had 9 cards in hand. Are you telling me you didn't have enough for Frenzied Gouging? Okay then, whatever. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay then, so that was Dragapult. It needs a little bit of refinement, sure, but very fun actually. Incredibly fun. But right, let's open up our first couple of tiers when it comes to the Battle Pass. I've already bought the premium version. So, we're going to start with Tier 0 on the basic side. We've got an Ogerpon Teal... Well, no, it's not just Teal Mask. We've got just an Ogerpon deck, utilizing a bunch of the new cards in Twilight Masquerade. We've got 7 packs of Twilight Masquerade and 1,250 credits. So let's go ahead and grab all of those, and let's see what we get. We've got Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, Poltergeist, Sinastia, Teal Mask Ogerpon, Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon, Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, the Bug Catching Set, the Carmine, Ogre's Mask, and here we go, 7 packs of Twilight Masquerade. We've got Venipede. Okay, Hearthflame Ogerpon? Whatever, if it's a glitch, it's a glitch. We've got the illustration rare Laren, very nice. Reverse Holo Hisui and Arcanine. Reverse Holo Phantomp and Frozlass. Oh, is that new texturing? I don't know if it's a glitch or something, but look at the brand new texturing with like the shattered glass and stuff. That's kind of cool. Okay, on to the next one. We've got Goldeen, Whirlipede, Morpeko, Reverse Holo Applin, Reverse Holo Poltergeist, and Heatran. We've already got one. We've already got a playset. So we've got Trevenant, Goldeen, Perrin, Heliolisk, Grookey, both of which were Reverse Holo, and the rare of the pack is going to be an Okidogi. So we got Adrenapower. If this Pokemon has any Darkness Energy attached to it, it'll gain an additional 100 hit points. And if the attack and the attacks it uses will do 100 more damage, making Good Punch a Brilliant Punch at 170. Okay, what we got? We got Gerda. We got Palisand. We got Revavroom. Slurpuff. Slurp. Flip 2 coins. The attack will do 90 for each head. If both of them are tails, your opponent's active is now confused. We got Reverse Holo Monkey Dory. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any Darkness Energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Very nice. Oh, I could see... Oh, shit. I could see that working with... Oh, I could see that working with Blissey. Oh, I could see that working with Blissey very nicely. Twilight Masquerade. Here we go. We got Emolga. We got Nosepass. We got the Bug Catching Set. We've got Reverse Holo Fluette. Reverse Holo Dragcloak. And the rare of the pack is going to be a Tinglu. We got Ground Crasher. If there's a stadium in play, this attack will do 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon and discard that stadium. Okay. Interesting. We've got... oh, shit! New Sandygast. And it's a cute little, like, knitted one. Need to get that for my girlfriend. So, Sandygast. Venipede. Probopass. Reverse Holo Love Ball. Reverse Holo Amber Palm. When you play this Pokemon to evolve... from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, flip 2 coins for every head. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. The opponent levels that card into the deck. Interesting. And Okie Dokie. Okay, one more pack of Twilight. Here we go. We got Floette. We got Farigiraf. Wonderful Rumble. The attack will do 40 damage for each of your Stage 1 Pokemon in play. Ooh. Now that has got some application. 4, 8, 12. 240 potentially with a full set of Stage 1s in play. That's very cool. And that's very easy to do. Xatu, Dragapult, Farigiraf itself. That could be a deck we look at in the future. We got Ryford. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, discard any number of them, put the other cards back in any order. Interesting. Reverse Holo Carmine. Reverse Holo Snorlax. But first, Food. Great attack name, but unfortunately a bit crap in terms of actual usability. There are far better Snorlaxes out there. And Palafiniax. We've got Hero Spirit. This card cannot be put into play other than with the effect of another Palafin's Hero 0 to Hero ability. And for 1 energy, 250 damage, you can't attack with it on the next turn. Incredible damage output for not a lot of energy. But, yeah, the fact that you've got to play all the Palafin and Palafin EXs to try and get this off with 0 to Hero, oof, it's going to be difficult. Okay, and then on the Premier side, we've got a Dragapult EX deck. Cool. We've got Ogerpon, card sleeves, 500 coins, and 1500 credits. 500 coins, 1500 credits. Yeah. Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then we've basically got... We basically just bought everything, and we're just getting a bunch of our stuff back. The Mewtwo, I mean, the Mewtwo's not terrible, but it's not exactly consistent. Luminian V, Manaphy, Arven, Energy Retrieval, Jacques. Jacques is actually a pretty... In fact, Jacques a brilliant card to put into the deck. Rare Candy, but I prefer Bill's Transfer. Simply because I like to roll the dice. Boss's Orders, Iono, Super Rod, Erica's Invitation. That's actually a brilliant card to put into the deck. Earthen Vessel, I need to... I do... Oh, and Mela. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a few good, like, really good tech cards I should be really considering for the deck. But I just wanted to build something very quickly and show it off. Skateboard, basic energy, energy that is basic. Yeah, so we basically just got a whole bunch of credits for that. Okay, then on to Tier 1. On the Premier side, we got a full art Dragapult EX Terra type, a spec Prime Catcher, and 50 coins. The Prime Catcher gets turned into... credit, yeah, 150. There you go. And then on the standard side of Tier 1, we've got 150 credits and 3 booster packs of Twilight Masquerade. So what are we going to get this time? We've got Whirlipede, Abra, Florges. We'll have a look-see at these cards in a bit. Torkoal, Reverse Hollow Diplin, very nice, and the brand new Walking Wake. Again, we will have a look-see at these cards a bit later. We've got Emolga, we've got Chimchar, we've got Florges, we've got Reverse Hollow Heracross, Reverse Hollow Ducklet, and Infernape. Very cool. Last pack of Twilight, we got Tangrowth, Phantump, Glaceon, Darumaka, Reverse Hollow, Chansey, Reverse Hollow, and the rare of the pack is going to be Pheasantipede. If this Pokemon has any Darkness Energy attached and is damaged by an attack, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Interesting. Okay, so what is it we needed to have a quick look? See, alright, the new Abra. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may shuffle it and all the cards attached to it into the deck. Ooh, interesting. The Florges, Captivating Invitation. Once during your turn, flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot, and the new active is now confused. Okay, so on a coin flip, it's a Boss's Orders with Confusion. It's a stage 2, though, so it's difficult to get into play. The new Infernape, once during your turn, may attach a basic fire and basic fire and basic fighting energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon in any way you like. Very cool. The brand new Walking Wake. 1 water for 20, heal 20, not great, but double water, colorless, undulating slice, 20 times the amount of up to 9 damage counters, so 180 damage. Okay. Which can help you out in certain situations. And as I say, Adrenopheromone. If this Pokemon has any... Yeah. And then Energy Feather, 30 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Honestly, I could see that being quite fun. Right then, chat. Right then. That brings an end to today's stream. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement. When we come back from said advert, I'll talk about what's happening over the next couple of days. So I'll see you in a minute's time. Well, that was fun. Very, very fun. Ooh, shit. Did not mean to click that. No. There we go. So, according to Twitch.tv, an advert should be playing. For those of you who don't get adverts, thank you very much for your continual support here at Captain Steel 379. We really do appreciate it. Well, that was fun. Actually trying out a couple of decks from Twilight Masquerade. Heatran has potential, but it's not there yet. There's something missing. There's just something fundamental, like a Brock's Grit or something that is just missing from the build of this deck that would infinitely increase its potential. Dragapult, however, seems very, very fucking fun. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the Generation 8 pseudo-legendary, I can at least admit the card itself is brilliant. 200 damage for 2 energy, and then an additional 6 damage counter spread about however you wanted. It is powerful, and 320 HP is exceptionally good. It's no 330, it's no Charizard, but it's definitely going to be a deck to watch out for, especially at the next big tournament. Not Italy. Italy finishes today. I don't know what the next big tournament is, but Twilight Masquerade should be legal for it. You can bet we're going to see a bunch of Dragapult. You can bet we're going to see a bunch of Dragapult. Okay, then, according to Twitch.tv, we're back from adverts. So, chat, what's happening over the next couple of days? Well, there is no stream tonight. There's no stream tonight, as I am going to be busy at work. And tonight's going to be one of our busiest nights of the month. So, I'm going to be exhausted. Sometimes when I come home from work, it's like, ooh, could I do a quick... Oh, wow, thank you so much for the follow. I unfortunately can't read... I want to say kanji? I can't read that, but thank you very, very much for the follow. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Wait, did my... Wait, did it not play? Hang on. Wait, where the hell is all... Wait. Test chat started sound... Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Let's do that one more time. Right, there we go. Oh, I was wondering what was happening there. I thought something had broken. It just turns out that I accidentally muted my sound alerts. I do apologize. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I am so sorry that I cannot read your username. I am deeply, deeply sorry. But again, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Okay, that's a good way of closing out the stream. So yeah, as I say, no stream tonight, as I'm going to be busy at work. And when I get back from work, I'm probably going to be very, very tired because it is going to be one of our busiest nights. Tomorrow, chat, tomorrow, we are going to be back with more Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door on the Switch. I cannot wait to get more of that game under my belt because I have been enjoying it so much. We're doing a chapter, hopefully, per night. We've done the prologue, done chapter 1, done chapter 2. We're now on to chapter 3, what people arguably call the best chapter in the whole game of glitz and glory. But, yeah, looking forward to it. Right then, chat, right then. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a lovely day. Look after yourselves. If you haven't already, please consider giving the Discord a follow so you get to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., as well as interact with an amazing community and see when we go live and what with. And if you haven't already, I will be dropping links to both of these in the chat, by the way, before we go offline. If you haven't already, please consider giving the Captain Steel VOD YouTube channel a subscription as well. Hit that notification bell to see when new episodes come out, but of course those new episodes are old streams that we've already done, including the Mario 64 playthrough, the Pikmin playthrough, the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Resident Evil Remake playthroughs, which are having their final episodes uploaded very, very soon, as well as a couple of other bits and pieces, including Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Right then, time to drop those links one more time in the chat. Folks, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. And if, as always, if you know the saying of the channel, please say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat, and you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We're back tomorrow with more Paper Mario TTYD. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a good weekend. And until we see each other again, look after yourselves, chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.